Hello friends and welcome to Chatterfax Games. I'm playing Strange Antiquities. So I have this clue I need to solve because I'm just starting day 7 of the game. I also have this clue I need to solve, but we'll figure that out. I probably need another moon-named item. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. It's probably not that map. The maiden in the tower. Galfrey's tower. '22. The only trees she could really, if there's something in this tower pointing, the only trees she could really be pointing at are these. I feel like that's probably not the answer. I feel like I might be missing something. Ooh, so I can change maps here. Must have taken a wrong turning. This isn't where I meant to come. Okay, so that increases fear a little bit, or unease, or whatever it is. The maiden in the tower points the way. Here's trees, and here's trees. Weak stones. Galfrey's tower. The I-32. What about here? Hardwick Tower, 2nd floor. Courtyard. Well, the trees aren't going to be that useful here. So it has to be this map unless there's another map to be unlocked. Undermere Church. Something about a maiden. The convent. Interesting. Undermere Church. I could try going to the tower itself. Jacob's Folly, 27. Church, Calgreth Hall. There aren't any trees, though. Like any churches could have towers, or any castles. But, yeah. Colgarth Hall. High Green Church. 3 is the Barrows. 5. Maiden could potentially refer to the convent, but that's a bit of stretch. The Mary Bell, 23. Where's 23? Oh, it's a ship. Yeah, so that's not a tower. Jacob's Folly, is that a tower there? I'm just not sure. I guess the maiden could be pointing to either of these trees, but it's just not clear. Maiden, is there a... What is 20? The pit? 7. I'm going to try Jacob's Fall. No. Interesting. It's tougher. That's the first one I haven't been able to solve. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, I'm stuck for the time being on that, so let's keep that nearby in case something comes up. Maybe we'll get another map to explore. The Maiden in the Tower. I'm gonna look at this one more time because I don't want to give up that easily. Library, ballroom, kitchens. To the vaults. Hardwick Tower. Trees down here. Yeah, I don't have enough information about the Maiden in the Tower. Verona again. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in. Belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robinson earlier and she said the 2 women they found there were still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter. But I think it's better you see for yourself what's there. Take a boat from the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. So this is a more usable clue. Yep. Be this one. I don't know what exactly I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull has a stag. The skull of a stag is mounted with a dark red substance, and large melted candles cool out onto the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been there for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or in any way of opening it at all, but after a while I simply notice an inscription that says, "I open to the voice." Could be the voice of Kernunos. going to try the voice of Carnunos. Chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they'll be coming back for it anytime soon. Hang on. Interesting. Gold. Light pink gemstone. Maybe this is a moonstone guardian. Okay. I think this may be a Moonstone Guardian. I thought this was clearly one, but it could be that this is one. What were the other two I needed? Horned Shackle. Evocant. Okay, I heard something. This still doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for. Okay, so Horned Shackle. Alright. So we've got things to figure out that I'm not getting. Where's my card? Oh, there it is. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It's not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thalamic art. Well, I don't know what you need my help for. Your rhyming skills should do it on their own. Yeah. A leaden heart. No. These items depict the god Carnunos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead, hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest, and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Okay, so that's Carnunos. Non-human form. So looking at this, is he possibly a snake? Or a stag? Let's try something. That's heavier than 2 pounds and it's made of clay, right? Yeah, so it's probably got lead inside of it. And that's an animal thing that I haven't identified yet. I mean, nothing says his non-human form means animal, but that's what I tend towards. Perfect. Corvin's Might. A Corvin's Might, sometimes called an eagle's gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. This shelf is getting pretty full. We might need to start coming down to the next one. Or free up some space here. Need to unlock that. Yes, I missed the fact that he had antlers. Oh well. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. I have a feeling that this goes here. Interesting. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3. I discovered that by accident. Let's try that. On curses and their effects? Hard. Thin and delicate, thin and delicate. Some kind of green organic material, wood. Sounds hollow when tapped. Interesting. I guess I can't get the key back, huh? I still don't know how to unlock that. Blackheart. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted as though it's clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually death will care. Praxis. Interesting. So that's yet another book for me to reference. I just can't forget about it. Eli, it wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections in Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. Older Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold but warm and tingly to the touch when it's raining. That sounds a bit like... There's the one charm. Cool and smooth. Planetary metals. Copper, gold, iron, lead, quicksilver, tin. Rough and gnarled. Would you? I suspect it's you. Weathered. It is raining, so it should be warm. Rough. Planetary metals. Ooh. Wood. Hard. That's not it. Copper, gold, iron, lead, quicksilver, silver. Raised detailing. Heart feels lighter. Stone. It's rough and painted. Warm. Is that gold? Yes. Warm. This seems likely. Nope. Warm. Cool. Gold. That could also be it. Cool. Yep, so this isn't it. Cool and smooth. Bronze. Is bronze planetary metal? Bronze is not. I'm gonna give this one a try. Interesting. Tin. Weathered. Gold. Warm and smooth. Did we try this already? I don't remember if we tried this already. Uh-oh. Oh no. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Okay. Click a segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it. Click a die to unlock it. Let's roll. Stars can be any matching symbol. Alright. We're going back. Alright. Scythian charm. Okay. So let's be careful. Planetary metals or wood. It's raining, so yep, let's boom, not that. Ooh, this might be it. Warm and vibrating with energy. Silver and gold. Gold, silver. I should have gone with the one that looks like a plant to begin with. A diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all, but it is all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the anchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from one of the 3 thalmic branches. Okay, so this is a Scythian charm. Glad to identify that. Alright, so I need to be careful. Francesca again. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I am finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Stranthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Restful mether or a witch's finger. So she wants the restful mether. What does the witch's finger do? Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Risky. What's the other thing? A restful mether. A mether is a thaumaturgist's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of the consciousness, promoting clarity and thought. So, the other thing seems high risk but potentially high reward. This thing seems like the safe option. I'm going to play it safe, so restful mether. Green and porcelain. A white feather. Pale yellowy orange. Pinkish. Pale yellowy orange. Gold. Mind. Pale yellowy and a pinkish gemstone. Stone of Strength. Interesting. We do need a container of some kind. We're gonna give this a try. Nope. Yep, the problem is the book hasn't given me a lot to go off of. Am I supposed to have unlocked this by now? Interesting. Oh, I've got the witch's fingers. Okay. This is the only container. I'm trying to figure out if I should have picked it up already and I don't have it. So I'm trying to see if I should have found it. I'm trying to solve this maiden in the tower. So this is the only tower that's referenced. Twinnings, Blacksmith's Guild, Convent. that could be pointing in this general direction, but not at any particular trees. I mean, almost there, but no, it bypasses that. And I thought maybe there. Is that a tower? We're gonna risk it. Lady Rosalone built the folly in memory of her husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands, wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. I checked the turret just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Well, it didn't hurt, but it didn't solve the riddle. It was a good guess. The maiden in the tower points the way. The Eye, the Quarry, the Royston Farm, Calgarth Hall. Can't remember. I got something out of the shed that, no, it was up over there. Does Undermere Church have a maiden? I'm thinking like here or here. We're gonna give this one a go. This doesn't seem right. There's nothing here. Okay. Okay. The other thing I'm wondering is if I should have been able to open this up yet. I'm a little stumped on this one. Guess I'm gonna do the witch's finger. Nope. Gotta be kidding me. That's not. This should be it. High Green Church, home of the witch. This has suddenly gotten very hard. Nothing to remark. Hang on. What were those? So those symbols are protection, and what was the one in the middle? Not you. Insanity, so protection from insanity, is this it? Nope. Now we gotta do this again. Ooh, okay, so crosses fill that out. Let's roll again. Okay, so we gotta be careful. Roll one more time. Yep. Okay, so I need 2 cats. Alright. So I'm stumped, and I feel like it's because there's 2 puzzles I haven't solved yet. Alright. Yep, we know she's looking for a restful neither, but possibly also witch's fingers. Alright. Got that key open. I'm trying to remember what I got that out of that. Rough and gnarled. So I need a restful neither. What is my inner perception on this? Nothing to remark. What are blue gemstones? Oh. Anchor between body and mind. Maybe. Still not it. Well, I'm not sure what I'm missing. All of these have been identified as not one or the other. Because I haven't opened that up. Let me... No, Selenic. horned shackle and an evocant. I've tried both of my options for a moon. But Selenic, anything representing Selenic. A Selenic totem. Known as moon hearts, yes. So where's my Selenic totem? Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, yes. Boom. Still doesn't answer where my witch's fingers are. But I'm gonna take these tiles. Alright, yep, archive that. I need to be able to see the borders here. Okay, so this should fit between, yep. And then this. I mean, that's where they're supposed to go, right? Yep. As far as I can tell. Oh, I'm missing one still. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at these. Wood. With dark purple gemstone. Gold paint. So one of these has to be the one, right? Let's look at... Nope, not that book. So one of these three I just unlocked has to be the... It's kind of just a plain wooden cup with 4 handles. Let's invest. What are the purple gems? Let's figure out what those do, if those give a clue. Stone of Containment, or Stone of Peace and Safety. Dark purple. Yep. Peace and Safety. What does the Restful Ether do? Going to try that one, and failing that, it's going to be this one. Got it. Alright, yep, so it was the things I want, the stones I wanted to see. Bones Guard. A small item known as Bones Guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, so always drank from the same goblet and always placed a Bones Guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of an antidote. Rebecca Rose. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Glad she's appreciative. I'm glad I didn't go the other way. Well, let's close up for the day. Still don't know what to do with this maiden. What is that? I probably need the final tile, would be my guess. Unlock whatever that is. Alright, well, I had a bit of a rough time with this one. If you enjoyed my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.